When I say you are I mean bigger. When I say you are I mean bigger. When I say bigger, I mean you You don't want nothing. You do big things. You do nothing else. You don't want nothing. That's why I call you. You say you
Yes, good evening.
Okay, so good evening, Winston, how are you?
I'm okay, and you?
Well, we're doing good. So let me just say, let me lower this radio, this music. Well, once again, we'd love to say a very pleasant good evening to all of our viewers live on the television. Lillian Sua has joined us. She just said, keep up the good work. Lillian, thank you for joining us. Keep sharing this live video with somebody, but we live. Patricia Johnson has also joined us. Keep sharing this live broadcast with somebody, but we're live on Radio Voice of Yarwin, Mehnsonnoh, way there in Nimba County. And I love to say good evening to all the people in Blilong, especially my father-in-law, Kopo Doe, Sarah, Dalia, and the rest of the guys. Dr. Kwaika, you want to say great. Yeah, Dad, just keep sharing this live video. This is Nimba D9 TV. Today is Wednesday, and it is the 21st day of September 2021. This day happens to be the birthday of my beloved father, Mr. Francis Bawi. Now again, say hello. Just keep sharing. But Winston, how are you today? How's it going?
Zikapa is okay.
Well, what do you term when you say it's okay? By the way, how is the weather condition? B. Mike Bliwan, the county inspector, has joined us. Your Honor, good evening and welcome. Maybe we'll check in to pass through your office this evening because you are a very workaholic person. So my probably just pass by your office to see how the county is doing. But good evening, Mike Bliwan. Good evening, the people of Nimba. Winston has Zikapa again.
Well, actually, Zikapa is okay because the weather condition is very good. We're hoping to hear from you. All citizens, they are all waiting for the vice president to enter election this month.
Did you say for the vice president of Liberia to enter there?
Yes, because you all tour from branch leaders will be passing through or the but the information that we are getting is that she's going to make a stop here to speak with the citizen here. So that the news are here.
Wow. So that is a good one. But normally we have loved to start the days. We say good evening to the people of Bui and Doru Administrative District. Probably you might be in Nimba, you might be in Tiastown. Good evening to you there in Douglastown. And good evening to the people of Riverside, because we understand Radio Voice of Yarwin Mehnsonnoh goes deep into Riverside County. Good evening, the people of Blilong. You might be in Quendin, you might be in Boye, like my friend and brother Brooks Miller there at the Boye Clinic. Good evening to the people of Dorpa, to the people of Yifien. Good evening to the West Water Company there. Good evening to the people of Dampa, Sampa, Pastor Dwe, Salos Dolie, the newly appointed commissioner and confirmed commissioner Sam Dwe, and the outgoing commissioner Kungbe Magei. We love to say good evening to all of you in Blilong, and good evening to the people of Zela. You might be in Zikapa, you might be in Saint Dimplay, you might be in Powin, maybe in Kaipa, somewhere near the Noor River. We love to say good evening to all of you there. Good evening to the people of Mehnsonnoh. You might be in Binkland where the ferry is. You might either be somewhere in your Kiai, where is my birthplace. Good evening to the people of Lintoin, where we have all of our beautiful families there. Good evening to the people of Odo. You might be in Dompa, Gray, Zuole, Zoa place, somewhere there. We love to say good evening to the people of Nimba County. Good evening to Senator Prince Yormi Johnson. Good evening to Senator Jeremiah Kpakon. Good evening to the Nimba Legislative Caucus, co-chaired by Representative Johnson Guayclo. We love to say good evening to Superintendent Nelson Kokwe. And good evening to County Inspector B. Mike Bliwon. He is watching. He said we might not be able to reach there. Hopefully, we will stop in Gawi. Oh, so wow. This is a breaking news for you, which is not too good. But the County Inspector B. Mike Bliwon is telling us that probably the Vice President will not be able to reach in Zikepa, that is the headquarters, in which it will be a disservice to the people of District Number 9. With all due respect, Honorable B. Mike Bliwon, Zikepa is the district headquarters. Zikepa has been named by the former president of Liberia as the proposed capital city. It will be a disservice for the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia to come and stop in Gawi. It will be a very, very bad thing for the people of Nimba, which you are also a serious member of this government. So you must do all that you can. It's not political. This should not be a political game. This should be something that our citizens, who the government has said that place will be a proposed capital city, that the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia will go to see. Even the health center that is in Zikepa that is undergoing some other modernization as we speak. This should be a plus for you, County Inspector. So it will be a disservice, honestly, if the Vice President will come and stay in Gawi. It's not going to be good for your administration under your watch. So we say thank you, Honorable Mike Bliwon, for making sure that the people Vice President will go to reach in Zikepa to see the health center and to see the proposed capital city of Liberia. Thank you, Mike Bliwon. I know you have heard that sufficiently, and I know you to be a very patriotic citizen, and you're going to work in line with that. We have Arvin Gono. He said he's watching us from the USA. We have Siawete Zogetia. He said, good evening, dear brother Edmond. Thanks for the hard work, and thanks to your entire team. Then we have Patricia Johnson. He said, very impressive. Thank you. We have Julie Nessa. She said, good evening. Then we have Joshua Say George. He's from Bingland. He said, good evening to all my friend and brother Edmond Wolakewa. I'm following from Monrovia. We are told that the road is not too good, Chief. Not this service. So stay, or Mike Bliwon is still saying that they are told that the road from Gawi to Zikepa is bad for the Vice President, but the Vice President can come and go all the way to Grand Jide, where that road from Tapetan to Grand Jide is terribly bad. The cars that the Vice President got is for the service to go and see the people of Zikepa. Where is the district headquarters? Honorable Mike Bliwon, we trust our ability. That is why the Nimba County PMC and the Nimba County people bought you a 4-wheel drive vehicle, knowing that these roads would be terrible. The Vice President went to Zwaju, that from the short road to go on that side, she will not reach. She must go to see the people. Honestly speaking, and I trust the Vice President. If we politicize this, it's not going to be good for Nimba. And it's not also going to be good for the Congress for Democratic Change government that the Vice President will come and start to a place. Of course, the road are bad. There where the citizens live, there where the citizens will be voting her, comes what may. So, of course, she has to go and see the people. And we know Tutu Bia is watching us on Zikepa. Says, Tutu, we love to say good evening to you. So, Winston, well, by the way, we're just reading some of the live podcasts, but we love to say good evening to the people of Zikepa. And we are making sure requesting humbly, we are very humble in our appeal that the Vice President, Madam Dr. Jewel Howard Taylor, will go in Zikepa to reach and see the people and see the constraint the people go through. So who does she expect to fix the roads? Of course, who does she expect to fix the road? That's why she's in government. That's why she must go to see the thing people go through, that when she gets back to central office, she will be able to brief again the public works minister, who is a woman who has also traveled to see those areas, that there will be some speed. But if we stop them to where it's comfortable for them, or by be my blame, it's going to show that everything is well with the people. So let the vice president go. She went to Zwedru. That road from Nimba to go now is more bad than going from Seklepie to Zikepa. So anyway, Winston, we are paying host today to Zukuan Bawi. We know he's having some difficulties, but in the meantime, let's take this short music. Then we get back to the main discussion. So if you are by your radio, like Tutu Bia is also watching us. The Honorable Mike Blinwon is also watching us. Oh, Mike Blinwon is a very humble man, very hardworking. He works day and night. Anytime you need him, he's there. We want to say thank you, County Inspector, for making sure for the Vice President and all entourage that when they take ads, they are on the county tour, they will go to reach the proposed capital city in Zikepa. By her reaching there, there will be some breakthrough, because that Vice President that I know, she's not going to go to Zikepa and just see Zikepa and she would not do anything for the people of that part of Nimba. I don't think so. So yes, I mean, the women of Zikepa are ready to host her, and please, Oral Mike Blinwon and the county authority, let all of us do all that we can to make sure that the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia reach to the proposed capital city of Liberia, Zikepa. Says call Yilabo. Cousin, thank you.
Yeah. But we, before you can go, you can tell you that one or two things.
Yeah, please do. The world is listening to you.
Yeah, actually, thank you for that information now, because actually, is that too good for, because people actually they are in out there to wait to the back person, because every day, send a news there, they are getting meeting at least half of the welcome the back person. And people are saying that the back person is something, now it will not be good for us. So actually, I want to say on my view, that I'm going to dinner, so the neighbor now.
Okay, well, yeah, so, but yes, still, just to make sure, or Mike Blinwon is not clear that the Vice President is going to reach his concern is what they are hearing. Okay, we got Zukua on this phone here. Let me get him on here immediately. I hope that our phone connectivity will get us through. Zukua is struggling to get on the line here, but well, okay, Zukua is here with us. Good evening. Hello, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you though.
Well, so
can you hear me?
Well, so that is what sometimes can happen. Let's take this quick musical break. Hello, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Zokwan, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you though.
Zokwan, are you hearing us?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Can you hear us, please? Let's take this quick musical break. Okay, good. So you can hear us, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you very well. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I think the problem is because we are having some challenge with the poor internet connectivity today in Monrovia, especially to where our studio is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you are hearing us, but we are having some, glitches. Yes, we can hear you. We're trying to hear you, but
yeah,
are you hearing us clearly?
Well. I can hear you very well.
Okay, so let's take a little bit of musical break.
Yeah, can be.
We're trying to get back. So we are very sorry for the bad internet connectivity. But again, we want to say good evening to all of you. We're trying to host Zukun Bawi here tonight. Let's see again. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, Edmund. I can hear
Okay,
you
good.
very
So
well.
okay, good. Okay. So let me try to
You
increase.
you can hear me now?
Let me try to increase this.
You can hear me now?
How are you? Can you not hear me?
Yeah, sure, I can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No,
I can hear
you
you.
got to talk through the microphone. I I can't hear you here. Okay. I was hearing you at first.
You hear me now?
No, please unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself. Okay. You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Do you hear me?
Something going wrong. Oh, I was a cause. Sorry. Let me get this done. You can hear us now, right?
Yeah, I can hear you very well. You
Okay,
can
good.
hear me now?
Okay. So let's take this music down.
But you can hear me
Okay,
now, right?
so you can hear us now, right? So go on.
Yeah, I can hear you. Do you hear me?
Okay. Well, Radio Voice of Yarwin Mehnsonnoh would love to say a very pleasant good evening to all of you who listen to us. You might be in Kwaipa. Yeah. You gotta go off and come.
Okay,
Yes,
let me go off and come back.
it's our
Let's see.
yes. I'm hearing you now. The problem is not from you. The problem is our internet connectivity. But you hearing Winston, your phone grounding you. Winston, we are having feedback from you, please. Yeah, we are having feedback from you. So okay, thank you, Winston. So we're still trying to link up control with Zokua, and right away as soon we get in. Okay, can you hear us now?
I can hear you, but I don't know why you're not hearing me.
Wonderful. It's because of our internet. Good evening to you, Zokua, and good evening to the people of Yarwin Mehnsonnoh. They are listening to you. Nimba come to the world at large. Can you just introduce yourself for the benefit of everybody?
Yeah, sure. Thank you ever so much, Edmund. My name is Zokuan Sebawi. I'm the son of Pa Francis Bawi and Ma Ari. I'm actually from I always say I'm actually from Zikepa, Yunkiai, and Nimba County, and I am a graduate of the University of Liberia, and I have 8 siblings, more than that, and I have 2 boys. Um, I'm the author of the book called "This Generation Has a Key." I'm Also still writing some books that will sooner or later be coming up. I take on writing to be my passion, and so that's what I'm doing personally. So by and large, I'm kind of married. I'm really married to Regina, my beautiful wife. Um, and also, so far so good. I've been a student activist at the University of Liberia. Um, we did a lot of stuff there, and we also serve the Nimba students at the level of the Nimba University Student Association at the University of Liberia. I also serve the Yarwin Mehnsonnoh University Student Association then as Secretary General, and so far that's what we have done. I also work at the Capitol Building as a administrative assistant, resource officer, and before my departure, I was like chief of office staff in extension, and so we were the one who worked with Team One and were able to also have the Yahoo Mehnsonnoh to obtain um her statutory status. So yeah, so far so good. We have been there doing our little corner, and I'm the founder of Sender Liberia, Reverend Samuel Bawi Leadership Empowerment Team. That is kind of working with pastors and pregnant women and doing some community helping our little corner, trying to give back to the community where we came from. So far so good. That's just the cool.
Okay, so well, Winston and the rest of the people in Yahweh must not be listening to you. This is your first time on a television named after your district, and you also live for the first time on the rebranded radio voice of Yahweh Mehnsonnoh. How do you feel today?
Yeah, actually, I would really have to thank Edmund for your for
Hello,
Dina
are you
TV.
still with us?
Yeah, I'm still with you. I'm hearing you. I'm actually happy
We
with
having
the.
some. Winston, are you there?
I'm hearing you.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
here.
hearing you.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we are still
So
having some technical problems because of poor internet connectivity. This is okay, good. Okay,
yeah. So like I was saying, thank you for the Dina TV.
okay,
We
so just go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually follow the Dina TV pretty well. It's one of
So we
the medium through which we can hear what is happening back home, and so we are kind of thrilled by you, Edmund, giving yourself the time, the energy to come up and be giving us some information from back home. Those things are obtaining, not leaving any stone unturned. And I mean, we must actually commend you for Dinner TV because Dinner TV gave us what really sometimes we need to hear, especially for our district. So we've been following Dinner TV. I especially I already been following Dinner TV, and I see that you guys are really doing well at Dinner TV. Yeah, are you there?
okay, yeah. So you can just go ahead from where you start from.
Yes. So like I was saying, Dinner TV is doing very well. I already follow D9 TV. Even on my television, I play D9 TV, and I mean I'm really happy with what D9 TV can do. Um, but it's welcoming that you guys still keep on channel, like you are doing what you are doing. Thank you very much for D9 TV and all those who are supporting D9 TV. I must really tell them thank you for their support. because they are already doing well with D9 TV.
Okay, so we having a lot of challenges here tonight. Quite honestly, trust me. Uh, for the first time you on the platform, we having these glitches along the way. But you have earlier want to talk to the people of the district, especially beginning with one of our beneficiaries at Semla Liberia. Two of them, all of them from district number 9. The late elder Deacon Papazin and that of okay. So, like I was saying, quickly, the internet is giving us problem.
I
So, you wanted to
understand.
have extended your DPS condolences to the people of the district, especially two of our beneficiaries. Yeah. So we'll give you time to extend your condolences to the Bezins family and that of the Dencias family. Of course, two of them were also part of the Semler Liberia Pastor Stapin. So we'll give you the time to just speak to that quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you ever so much, Edmond. Thank you. I'm
This
really really
internet is so terrible.
downhearted with
Yeah,
the
if
news
if you
of
are hearing us, can you just
Bram Pacing.
speak to the people
Bram
very shortly
Pacing.
because this internet is really
Bram Pacing have been one of the elders of Yarwin Mehnsonnoh statutory district, and I can practically say that I really grew with him in the Baptist church and in Confession Baptist church. And Pa Brown was commonly known as Socrates because of his wisdom, the way he used to sometimes do things, he used to handle matters. His death is a shock, and he couldn't pass the very time that Queen Elizabeth passed, and I was like actually broken down, and may his soul and the soul of all faithful departed rest in peace. And we are really um kind of mourning his death around the world, I can say, because of how he was very moral. And also I want to tell the Dencias family my condolences for Pa Dencia, who was in Dumpa. He was one of the good old men that we ever had in a Baptist setting, along with Pa Brown. So my condolences go to them, especially to the people of Zikepa, and to the Paisley's family, and to the people of Yahweh Mehnsonnoh statutory district for the death of Pa Brown. And I pray that at this time of Pa Brown's death, we will have more Browns to come up so that we can be able to step into those shoes that he was wearing, because he was wearing a shoes of wisdom. He was wearing the shoes of understanding how to handle issues. He was a man who knew how to settle confusion among young people. So I hope that young people that we will be able to, and the oldest people too, we will be able to emanate Pap Brown, because I can say many times that when these kind of great people walk out of the surface of this earth, they have imparted knowledge to a lot of people. So those who they have educated in their wisdom, they should be able to stand up and take decision and make peace to hold in the community. So I want to once again say we heavily mourn the death of Abraham and Padencia, and that God Himself will console the family and the people of the district and Nimba Alash.
Okay, so let's just go to Winston from Zikepa. Winston, you hearing Zokuon? He is the author of the
Yeah,
book. Yes,
yeah,
he is the
we
author.
are getting it.
Yeah, he is the author of the book called this generation has a key, and he's also the founder of Reverend Samuel Bawi Leadership Empowerment Team. And do you have any question from me from your studios in Zikepa to that Zokuon can address before we take leave of him, because we have been having some challenges?
Yeah, actually, I would like to tell him many things in appreciation to him because according to him, during his youth time, why some of the things that is very experienced to the community, why is very experienced to the public. So I feel that the men are very remembering some of the things that are very happening. So really, why all is very experienced, why is very, let me say, the experience here before living to see America. So he was some men that time when he different place, you can't forget where he's home. You know, when I some people when they go home, actually some of the things that I used to happen yet, when they forget about it. For me, he remember some of these things. So really I want to appreciate him for that, for remembering his people.
Okay, thank you so much. So that is Winston. Did you hear Winston?
Yeah, I think I hear
The
wisdom.
internet
I,
is
I
facing
hear
problems.
wisdom.
Why
Wisdom,
not
is
taking
that the
off?
name?
Yes, absolutely. So it will take time before he hear.
I hear wisdom very well. I think he was kind of appreciating me for
Yes, exactly. That is
for
his name,
for
Winston.
remembering
Yeah.
back home and where we come
Yeah, and when
from.
it's not the way song is,
Yes, Winston.
So
Yeah.
I want to tell you thank you for that. And that like, are you hearing me?
Yeah. So yeah, it's a little bit of challenge here tonight with the internet. This we're still having some challenges with
You
the
hearing me?
internet.
You
It's the
hearing me now?
internet that is killing us tonight. Trust me.
I,
But let's
I'm
take this
hearing you
music.
though.
District number 9, we love to say good evening. You might be in Gray, you might be in Zuole, you might be in Yokiai, you might be in Zikepa, where our both parents are. We want to say, yes, we hear you. Go ahead. So we take the music down. Yes, go ahead. We kind
Yeah.
of like
So
hearing you.
I was talking.
It's a
I
bit
think I was
challenging.
hearing
Yeah.
Winston. He was
So, but
talking
well,
about appreciating me, but I want to actually appreciate God for giving me the wisdom to do what I'm doing, and that I pray that you'll give me more wisdom to do what I'm doing. And I think by and large, we are doing it together, not just my one. We have a lot of team that are working, like Alan Goy, like Edmond, like Salomon, all of the team, like Aaron Kenya, all of the guys who are working with Similar Liberia. I also want to tell them thank you for working along with Similar Liberia on the ground. I want to tell God thank you for Emmanuel, for Brother Ronald Man. There are a lot of guys that are working on the ground with Similar Liberia, that they are making things so happen to make the organization to always go around doing some renovation of church buildings, uh, paying the pastor stipends. And and as we speak, we have the uh, 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 a mower now, a grass cutting machine, to call it the Liberian way. That I can remember, people used to be coming from all over Yarwin, Mehnsonnoh, to come to the compound in Zikepa to come and brush that compound. And now, I don't think at this dispensation, we should keep thinking the same way. So I think similar Liberia provided a grass cutting machine that we do it as a trial case, and we pray that other eminent citizens of our district will see it to be able to give Central Liberia kind of help. That we like when we were in those communities, the football fee will be slashed by we the young people, while the girls are coming now with water to give us. But at this time, I think we if we get a grass cutting machine in a community, you'll see that young girls now will start putting that machine on the football field. Our expectation is no more should young people be sliding grass like on the football field, on the school campus. Those are gone days. I mean, those are hard labor. Students should be getting educated. So we kind of having this kind of grass cutting machine now in our district. We did a test case with it. I think like yesterday, one of my brother Philemon, he was very instrumental. He volunteered himself. And I want to tell also the commissioner of the district, thank you, or Jacob Logbe. And
Yeah,
Logbe, I heard
yes,
that
he,
he bought a gas. He bought a gas and gift for the machine with the oil, and they were able to slice his grass within 2 hours. I think they said 2 hours they were able to slice the grass. So like that, if we want a community to go green, we don't need to be keeping our people to be coming from Vuipa, to be coming from Blingland, to be coming and be brushing the commissioner complaint. If we say that high level should pass, then we should be able to sometimes look in this kind of corner. So Center Liberia is doing that, and Center Liberia is thinking about getting more grass cutting machine, because if you carry on community stuff like that, you gotta go bit by bit. You can't go with whole full scale. So I want to tell God thank you for all of that, and I want to tell also the community Zikepa that they are in kind of high gear with that, and we pray that God will continue to give Samuel Liberia wisdom to do more.
okay. So we are going to hold you there. And Winston, can you maybe open the lines up for just 2-3 minutes? Then we take leave of Zokuan real quick. Winston, can you announce the station number?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, right now, the number to put through there is 075
No,
I hope you listen to get
no,
this feeling.
no,
If you have any question or comment, you can turn on now.
Winston,
This is the official voice of Almost FM 99.1. My name is Winston Terry from here. Don't start with or Imogula Kemon Bawi.
Winston, you cannot call that number. It is the number I am calling you on. So you need to call out of your own number. You know, that I can call you on your number, because that is the number I'm calling you on. So when somebody call you, they will not get us, because I'm calling you on that 991. So Winston, you gotta call your own number, just alternative number for tonight. But we love to say thanks to all those who joining us tonight. Paul Jala is joining us from Boston, the United States of America. Joshua say Josh is joining us from Monrovia. He's from Brinkland. Cole E. Yellowbo is our cousin. She works with the mental health division of the Ministry of Health. She's joining us from Monrovia. And we also have W.T. May Tapach. And the person says good. Cole says good evening, Chuchu boy. And Tutu Bia is watching. Clarence Freeman is watching. The county inspector B. Mike Bliwon is also here. Julian Nessia is also here. Pretty Johnson is here. Siawe Zogetia is here. Avigono is here. And we'd love to say thanks to all of you who are watching this live video tonight. We are in conversation with Zukun Bawi. He is the author of the book called This Generation Has a Key. So Winston, can you just announce the number real quick? Then from there we'll take a few words on Zukun and then we'll call it a day.
Okay, you can say on 0778 05854 078 5854.
You got to call the number slowly, real slowly, because they're not used to it. So you got to call it slowly.
Okay, the number to call is 0778 5854. Again, 0778 5854.
Okay, so that is the number for you to call to either comment or to contribute to this discussion. But so one of your own cousins, Sylvester Boom, sang this music. So let's take this music from the top. So we say waiting for a few callers. If we don't have any caller tonight, it means that everything Zugun is saying is just at the taste of the people of Nimba County and the world at large. And then after the song, we'll be taking a leave of Zugun because another program is coming on. It's called On the Mat there in Yarwin, Mehnsonnoh, a voice of Yarwin, Mehnsonnoh. But we love to say welcome. This is your Nimba Premium Television. This is where you get factual, balanced, accurate information. This is where we say the truth and nothing else but the truth. We do not fake things here. We just bring you what is real. Our main intent is to get involved with community. Okay, let's take a call.
Yes, good evening. Okay, the person gone.
Okay, so you can announce the number again. You can announce that number again slowly, just so the know.
Okay, the number is 0778 14 58 54.
Okay, that is the number.
0778 14 58 54.
Okay, so let's go back to Zukuan. Maybe he just want to say something as we are with callers before we can take leave for him. Zukuan, maybe you have greetings to send to people back home, including your own father who is celebrating his birthday today. This. Okay, so Zukuan, we are just saying maybe you want to extend greetings to your family, people back home. Yes, you are welcome to do so.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Edmond. Just before I go there, I think you talked about the book that I wrote. I'm sending
Yeah.
the copies of these books. I have
Wow.
bought a lot on Amazon, and I'm sending it for a book sale, and I'm kind of telling the public that Dinner TV will be given the responsibility to cover this program at the time. And whatsoever we're going to generate from there, by God's grace, we're going to be also helping to support Dinner TV in that direction. And
That's a
we have
plus.
scores of people who are behind the scene who are coming to be able to be gracing the occasion in right there in Liberia. And to be very frank, I wrote this book because young people, like you when you go in this book, you got a chapter that talk about self-confidence. You know, young people, because of the situation we find ourselves around the world, they are losing hope. And this book is there to encourage young people to know that they have this generation. This generation has a key. They has a key to use. And before I close and to tell my parents and my friends greetings, like for example, the library that Councilor Tiawan Gonklo built in Glazer, PA is another giant that is in that community, and young people need to use it. They need to. I'm even recommending to the district education officer that it become a compulsory, especially for 12, 6, and 9 readers, to be making sure from the 10, in fact, the 32 communities, especially those towns that are around that library, to be going into that library to make use of that library, because you never know where this world is going to take you. Computer is in that place, according to my information, and
Right.
people must go there. The 12 readers must go there. And I'm also recommending that even to consider Gonglo, that we should go a little bit further by means of maybe having some volleyball, like or basketball, some activities to be built around that library that will be able to encourage young people to
Okay.
go there to read. And this generation
Let
has a
us hold you.
key. I'm going to, by God's grace,
Let
be
us
able to even have some of this, at least one or two copy of this book to go into that library, because young people need to read even in my community. So I want to take this time to tell you, Edmond, thank you. And I want to say to my dad, my hero, Pa Francis Bowie, my teacher, happy birthday to him. Today making 73. And I'm very happy that my father can turn that age. I want to say happy birthday to you, Pap. We love you so much. And I also want to say hats off to my mom, Ma Ari. I want to say greetings to my man, Christian Bentuo. That's my buddy. My man, Roland Nessian, and Lekpe Dolo, and all my guys in the house in Zikepa. My man, Nathaniel Blair. I heard that the guy is not a zone chief. I don't know how true is that. That's my
it's correct.
buddy. You know, I want to also extend my greeting to the statutory superintendent and bro Liva, Bembo, and all the commissioners and all the local authorities. I want to say to them, my greetings to them, and I want to tell them thank you for going on to the district, and also to our representative, Johnson Gueklo. I want to say hats up to him. He's our dad. He's our father. I want to say thank you for the district. Wheresoever the challenges are, we can all fix it together, and that the elections will soon be in. And I pray that everybody should be able to do it peacefully. And to my own big brother and my boss, I always call him my boss, Ara Matuna Timba. I want to tell you hats off. I know you're listening to me one way or the other, or you're going to follow up later. I want to say hats off to him and to all of those young people in Yarwin Mehnsonnoh. I can tell them for real that life does not end right there. We should wake up. That's why this book I wrote it. This generation, we have the key. We are the only generation now that we can sit down anywhere and Google anything on the internet and know it at once. We have the opportunity, and we should not only be on Facebook to be Facebooking. You can use your phone to make you to get an opportunity, and you can use it to change your family life from one place to another. If your parents were once upon a time living in a Zinran, it is incumbent upon you to change them from Zinran to Awa to a concrete house. And the only way you can do it is this technology we have, it is the education you have, and it is the self-confidence that you have that will make you to reach that level. So I mean, I am an inspirational speaker. That's what I'm learning most often on the YouTube. I learned that. I learned that so many places. So if you give me this opportunity, I'll be talking all through on your line. So I want to say thank you, Edmond.
Yes.
And
So
Edmond, I want to say hats off to you. Hats off to the radio station in Zikepa, to the guys in studio tonight. And to you, Edmond, keep it up. I mean, this is the best thing that you are doing. And that's one of the wonderful things that you are doing. Even my man, Chris Finn, the Nimba TV guy, I want to say thank you to him and all the crews that are carrying on information, dissemination in the Republic of Liberia. I say hats up to them. Let them not know that they are failing. They are already gaining momentum, and they should not get discouraged. They should keep on doing what they are doing, including Dina TV. And I want to say hats off to everybody and to all my siblings, my sisters, my brothers. I can't call all of you names. I say hats off to you guys. because I know everyone is going to share this thing all over the place. So thank you guys, and I want to say hats up again, and may God bless us and save Liberia.
Okay, thank you so much. So it was good having you here on this line this evening. We just had Zokun on the line there this evening, and
Because of you when they reach when they wanted to go out of this country, they don't remember that people. But actually for me, while I was there only tonight, most of his friends like they affiliating with me again. Actually we remember most of them tonight. Very remaining impressed for that. So for this reason I actually want to encourage him that you able to encourage some of me I think more at the way you encourage other people about education. They use our education because now the education are carrying into America now. So for the reason you see encouraging to other people because we can extend how encouraging all water that other people will indicate to do also. And again, you want to people who can help you with this and it's time to give you assistance to a sister yet. It's some step. And also through you, you so after that, extend my strength and people to do, you not forget about the people of this now, also the people and the father and other people. So really, I want to appreciate you for the effort that you are doing applying. Thank you very much for tonight's program.
okay, so Winston, let me just close by saying this is not about us, it's not about Zukun, it's not about me, it's about the grace of God, and it's about God, and it's about all of you. Like tonight, you are on the radio, you are not being paid for what you are sitting there for. And we want to say thank you. It's about all of us, it is not about single person. But let's keep on praying for one another. Let's see each other as a team player. Let's value our communities. Let's value one another services to the community. Together, we continue to move on. Before you make a mind, we are up there to the top. So I want to leave this message with our statutory superintendent, including the district representative and all of the newly appointed and confirmed commissioners. The vice president of the Republic of Liberia is on a county tour. She has gone to Grand Jida in the southeast. The roads there are not as bad as, I mean, you cannot say the road leading to the southeast is far more better than coming from Bankwai to Zikepa. So again, this is our appeal to the county inspector, to the statutory superintendent, on Rodebe L. Jacob. This is where leadership comes in. It's good that we have these programs for you to hear this information for yourself tonight. You need to now start to put in your cause and do all that you can that the vice president will not stay in Gawi. Gawi is not the headquarters of Nimba County Electoral District 9. With no disrespect to our people in Mehnsonnoh, but if the vice president do reach in Zikepa where the headquarters is, there will be some breakthrough for the entire district. Trust me, this should be outside of politics. The too many time we take to play politics with the life of people, then we going nowhere. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Our deepest condolences to the Pezis family and to our family, because that is our family, and to the Densia family as well. And imagine what is sad is the Densiats marry to the peasant. So it means the both people, they are bereaved again. So we want to say our deepest condolences, to all of them. And we also understand there are criminals in Zikepa, that small Zikepa. Criminals are there now breaking into people's homes. They broke into the district education office and stole some things. This must stop.
Surely, surely,
This
surely.
must stop. The day before, and they went into the Baptist church and stole the Baptist PA system. I don't know how far that case is. This must stop. Zikepa is too small for that. And all other communities, young people, if you go to smoke your marijuana, you should stay away from the people things. If you don't want to go to school, look, people must go after these people to face justice. This is mere wickedness. It must stop. It must stop and stop. And we must pursue the case as it has to do with the church property. Good night and have a wonderful time. Bye bye. Because I'm getting very emotional now, and I want to say good evening to my beautiful wife, Beatrice Kubokba, who has come to stop me. Yes, because this was moving me so real fast right now. Because it must stop. This is mere wickedness. All right, people breaking into people's shop and stealing things. Why can't you go and do yours? Go and labor for your own like other people are doing. You sit down in one tech small room in Azikepa. In the night, you wake up and go do something. It must stop. Have a very beautiful night. And good evening to my beautiful mother and father. Have a happy birthday today. Good evening to Anne Cooper, the choir directress of Zike Memorial High School. Good evening to my brother Falimo Bawi, who is also working over there, making sure for the boy registration office to come there. Good evening, Madam Helena White Johnson, and good evening to the statutory superintendent, the newly commissioner saying, Mama, your God be already go get commission job. Your good name, your baba, your baba from our end.